An Ebola outbreak in West Africa killed more than 11,000 people between 2013 and 2016. It was the world's largest Ebola epidemic.
The hope started here, and it goes like this. It continues here, like this. And it ends here for the front. But there is another hope behind the compound.
Now we're 72 days at the house. See, now me, two of my brother there, where we live the same place here, now they can sick. Now only one brother, man, he died. When this here don't can be the people in the pan cry, they say suffocate all them. They don't know what again. So picking them, the mammy, they all they cry, that cry, they all make they all sick. Now 6 of die. Plus the 2, don't make 8. They can't quarantine back, they return we quarantine back. But the only thing, fiscal money, cash for all and for all we buy nyam for all we feel better we buy. Money not be there for give we cash. Because we need money. For all we say but our people in neighbor go buy some provision for we can eat well full. The other 24 days, I'm going to go 42 days to sit on one place.
It is possible that people that are living in quarantine homes contaminate each other. Why? Because one, lack of information. They are not well sensitized on what they need not to do and what they need to do in order for them to stay uninfected. And 2, because sometimes when somebody is sick, when corpses are collected, the houses of those people are never disinfected. So that is why most people that are living in quarantine homes eventually get infected with the Ebola virus.
As the world watched the Ebola outbreak unfold, Doctors Without Borders responded. This film captures the story behind the headlines.
Hello, 117 Ebola Response Call Center.
If someone is sick and is calling for help, the number is known by everyone, 117.
Okay,
the call center directs the suspected patient to the holding center. If the patient is confirmed Ebola, then he's sent to the Ebola treatment center. The problem is that they stay for weeks and sometimes die in the holding center, with risk of contaminating the health workers and the surrounding patient.
He arrived here yesterday. We are following him very closely. He's still having a lot of symptoms, vomiting, diarrhea, but he's not getting any worse for now, so I'm still optimistic. We had to change the perfusion, but of course it's not dripping fast enough, so it's still there. So I still need to go in to make it faster, because otherwise it will take all the night. Robbie, R-O-B-I. Thank you. Are we ready, guys? We can go? This amount of liquid was supposed to be finished 1 hour ago, so it's going too slow. You want to change the bed? Okay. Today he had the complication because we did some laboratory tests. We found some results that were not going very well. So one of the symptoms of Ebola, of the signs, it's a low amount of electrolytes in the blood, and this child has low potassium that can lead very quickly to death. So now we are really following the fluids very carefully because we are replacing potassium. We are making shifts among doctors to go in quite regularly to follow up the condition of the kid and the perfusion, to be sure that we are not putting him in extra danger. In an Ebola context, the number of children that you see dying, it's heartbreaking. It's very difficult, very difficult. With the new setup that we have in the center, it's the quality of care that we can provide is much better. So we're not physically in the high-risk area, but we have this plexiglass corridor. We can be there, we can give some advice to our colleagues that are inside, and we can really follow up the patients more closely. Can you give him some water? Thank you. We can kind of follow up the patients over time and see if we need to adjust the treatment or if you're doing well. To see a child that is walking like this, to go out, it's a very good sign.
The group of pregnant women was a neglected group amongst the Ebola patients. The moment of the delivery, the moment of the labor, nobody would touch them. Everybody was too afraid to get infected during that moment, so they would just leave them aside and not do anything. So the idea to have this maternity is to have a place where we can monitor very closely the patients and to decrease the death rates among this group of patients. Yali, hello. How are you? Fine? How was the night?
Howdy, Nick.
Sleep. I'm fine.
Okay, this afternoon we're going to start again to try to have the baby out. Okay? My only fear is the bleeding when you start again. So we have a bag, another bag of blood. In case you bleed too much, we might need to give you more blood. Her baby died while she was at the center. She became negative here, so she's actually one of our first pregnant women to survive Ebola. The problem with Ebola is that the antibodies of the mother don't reach the baby. So even if the mother recovers from Ebola, the baby still remains Ebola positive, and all the fluid in where the baby is remains Ebola positive, which makes this a big challenge. We have no clear guidelines. We're facing new situations every day. We have big ethical challenges as well. We may face situations in which the mother recovers from Ebola and the fetus is still alive. And we don't know what to do in these occasions because it's a life that you are supposed to protect. But on the other hand, the moment of the delivery is going to be very dangerous for the people who attend that delivery.
So let's see. Yay! Betty?
I think overall it looks pretty good.
Pretty good or negative?
No, I don't think all negative. I think there are one or two still
Diana?
positives.
Negative. Edward, negative. Watchen is negative. She will be so happy, huh? She gets to go home and see her kid. We have some results for you.
I hope they are good.
Woo! So we have 5 negatives. That is good.
Watch it!
Rosalie!
So I see you on the other side, huh? I got the teddy bear for you.
Thanks.
It's gonna be nice coming home. It's a lot of feelings and it will be overwhelming, but it will be nice. Soon I can get to give you a hug, huh? Discharges are always, it's mixed feelings. You're very happy for them and it's always so nice to see someone walk out at the same time, you know, that they have lost family members. They have to go home to a reality that is quite different compared to what it was before. Give me a hug. It's so nice to see you. Okay.
Thank you for one more. Don't try it. My sister, she died. I will see.
Rosalind.
Adele.
Adele, yes.
Yeah.
I saw her.
She get better.
Yes. She was 7 months pregnant.
Yes.
Yeah. And I took care of her when she was here. Before you came, huh? Yeah. I'm sorry about that. I'm very happy that you and Rosalind are out, and I'm very sorry for the people that you lost. Yeah. And you look a bit like her. You and Adele, you look a little bit like each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. You take care now. Okay? You take care, Rosalind? Yeah? Good.
But Wu Chin's homecoming is bittersweet. Thankful she survived this deadly disease, but remembering those who died because of it, knowing that her life now will never be the same.